Well, let's report on this, shall we? Nikita Gusev is now a member of the Vegas Golden Knights. He signs an entry-level deal for $925,000. It's all basically it's just to get him on the team, and it expires at the end of the playoffs. So July 1st, he's a restricted free agent. Let the fun times begin. And I'm not going to get into the potential cap hell that Vegas will find themselves in. And I know I've already seen Vegas posts like, "Oh, we can just get rid of these guys and it'll be fine." You know, I've seen some erosion in Vegas' standing from last year to this year when it comes to where they are overall, and I don't know. You know, the one thing that we forget in all this is you can add as many big names as you want. You can bring in Pacioretty, Stone, and all these big names, and it can work. It can also backfire. Looking at the Rangers of the early 2000s as an example, the Maple Leafs of the early 2000s as well. There were a lot of big names, and then come playoff time, it just didn't work, and so it's a dangerous game when you start messing with team chemistry. So, we'll see how Gusev fits in. I would imagine he slots in on the third line with Tuch and Eakin, and I would think that's where they're going to put him. I would think you throw him in the lineup immediately. He came over and was in Vegas yesterday, so I knew he was signing. It's just a matter of when. And of course, KHL, you can assume that the KHL team's gonna be, yeah, no, it's fine, he can go. But sometimes they're not. Sometimes they'll say, we've got him till the end of the month. It does change the look for Vegas. It does give them another weapon. They're coming out of a game 2 where they did very, very well offensively. Gusev seems like a pass-first kind of guy. Eakin with over 20 goals this year. Solid season for him. Tuch, this does tell me that Eric Haula, if they intend to keep Gusev, Haula, who's been injured forever, I think he probably goes. I don't see where he fits into this lineup anymore. Stone's come in and taken that second line spot. Now you got Gusev on the third line. I don't see where Haula fits. You can't have him on the fourth line. So I would think he'll be a piece that may get moved this summer. There are a couple of defensemen that may get moved out as well. It's another piece for Vegas. And for people who are upset and saying this isn't right and he shouldn't be able to come over and play like this, it's not fair. There are numerous NCAA players that were signed over the last couple of weeks who were able to play right away. Here in Vancouver, we had Quinn Hughes, made a difference. Makar is going to be joining the Colorado Avalanche as well. And so it's in the collective bargaining agreement. It is completely legal. It's completely okay. Columbus signs a defenseman of the KHL as well, who's going to be playing. But Gusev seems like the really big name out of this, and we'll see how things turn out for him. Because again, it's kind of a mixed bag where you look and you say, okay, well, could it end up being kind of a Shipachev thing? Probably not. Does he end up being as good as Dadonov? I really don't know. It's going to be interesting. And if he is as good as Dadonov, then he doesn't belong on the third line. So there's going to be some interesting decisions being made this summer by George McPhee. But I'm going to avoid the cap hell thing for now and just congratulate Vegas. Once again, this is an expansion draft move that they made that has come together, and it's come together nicely for them at the exact right time of the year. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, Vegas fans. Where do you think he slots in? And again, like I said, third line for me. Their second line's been solid. They're not touching that first line. To me, it's third line. But next fall, it'll be interesting to see where things end up. McPhee, smart move on his part. And 26-year-old Nikita Gusev gets his chance to play in the playoffs and get a chance to potentially play deep into the playoffs, depending on whether or not Vegas can recreate the inaugural season's magic. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just happen upon this video. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.